Good morning, everyone. Let's get this bread. All right, so here we are. Market opens in 1 minute. And I don't even know. We have Neo pulled up right here. Oh, pull up. Drop down. And starting off looking at today, I am looking at Meta. And I'm looking at the SPY. Guess I want to drop to a lower time frame for both of them. But yeah, first, Jorman, good morning from Madrid. Okay, I see you. You move around again, Jorman? Manuel, good morning. Hey, Manuel, your first name is my last name. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, looks like the market just opened. One thing I wanted to really watch it open was Tesla. They're at this trend line, and if once again they're in the supply zone, if we get like a solid close below this trend line, I think Tesla's a good short. So it looks like it's going for that quick early morning gap fill, maybe to this like 255 level. I may try to see. I'm gonna try to go small and see if I can. Let me see. Like I might see. Let's see if I can put like $40 toward a short on Tesla. Take a little chance right here. Let's see how much it. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a 235 put on Tesla. Just because it looks like we're filling in the gap. This is I'm taking the chance right here. So I just grabbed a short, and we're gonna chart that. Let's see. So I think I grabbed it about right here, and ideally, watching some kind of move like this would be ideal. But hey, I took that one off hope. I will have my stop like up here. And yeah, I'm watching Tesla right there. All right, All right, so I'm not watching that one too closely. Another one, I'm still kind of watching Meta to the downside too, because we broke below this trend line, but I want to kind of see if we can come up here and touch and play downside. But I'm not gonna really hop in on that. We'll kind of see how that plays out. I still have a short in my other account. Seem like you're gambling. What's your confirmation? So part of it you could say is gambling, but first off, we're in a supply zone. It's a higher time frame supply zone. So like getting in on this low of a time frame is kind of difficult. So it's like you could say I'm getting ahead of myself. But if we like zoom out, and I'm not sure if it's a weekly, back here, this candle right here created this supply zone. A supply zone is an area where you get a strong sell-off. We are currently trading in this area. So me noticing that we're in this supply zone would lead me to believe we're going to get another strong sell-off. All right. Notice we've been respecting this trend line, and now we're touching it again. The combination of this supply zone and this trend line leads me to believe there could be a huge move down to like the last area where we got the touch of the trend line. So it's so when you say it seems like I'm gambling, to a sense, yes, I'm gambling, but the risk to reward is there. Why wouldn't that retest of that recent high you call? Why wouldn't that be a retest of the recent high you call a supply zone? I don't fully get what you're saying. Are you, if you're talking about this right here, or maybe this over here, these aren't supply zones because they didn't create a new range. It's a little bit more complicated. You need to fully understand market structure, but to go over it in more basic terms, when it comes to drawing ranges, if I were to draw a range, this to about right here would be a range. This to right here would be a range. And then when it comes to drawing a new range here, it would be kind of ugly. So I would say this wouldn't even necessarily fully be a new range right here. And because of that, it looks like we don't know what we're doing, and like, there's a good chance we could come down unless we just take out and rocket it much higher. The supply zone you pointed out has a high. The current Tesla price is returning to that high. What makes you believe it very well could go higher? What makes me believe it's not going to? Right here, I am taking a chance. There is a gamble. There is a gamble in every trade you take. But I like the odds on this one. When it comes to it not coming higher, I think there's a chance we break right here. There's a chance we break this trend line. And then also, I see us having a little trouble here. Thing is, we're going to either blast off like crazy. If we blast off like crazy, I'm getting out here. And if we fall, I got a good entry. But what made this supply zone over here is usually, you see we get this huge range. Like you see I was drawing those range. The new range made from this is like this right here. So from this single candle right here, this candle is where the supply zone was created. This created this entire range. And that's what makes this area so so appetizing. This was created on a higher time frame. Right now we're zoomed in looking on a lower time frame. And as of right now, this was short-lived. This little high that it made over here, this is just liquidity when you move up to a higher time frame. So to me, this is the market possibly faking us out, and this is me trying to get like a good entry. I went in with like a low risk, high reward. Right here, it's like I can get this wrong. You see the risk to reward ratio, 4.73. I can get this trade wrong 4 times, get it right 1 time. Or I can get this trade wrong almost 5 times and get it right 1 time and still be profitable on this trade. So it's like, is it a gamble? A little bit, but am I risking a lot? I don't think so. All right, going on. Hey, good morning, Casey. I'm looking at a NVIDIA call. Okay, so one thing I want to say about NVIDIA is they do have a trend line up here. So I kind of missed the call, but I would, kind of once they get up to like that 126, 127 range, I would watch out for them to slow down. All right, and then Jack Grindle, what are we trading today? I got in on something. It's a little bit risky. It's riskier on Tesla. I grabbed like a Tesla 235 put, but it's a bit more speculative. That's assuming that Tesla doesn't take off and blast off. Hold up, let's see. And then I'll get to your next question in a second. Too honest. All right, let's see. Just want to like actually look at some stuff real quick. So we got Meta, PayPal. So I'm not sure how well I drew this, but PayPal looked like it came up here, swept something. Was that all the first candle? All right, Job Finder. So what does your trading model consist of? I'm very interested in hearing your market approach. This is my first. Oh, okay. So, all right. So this is your first time coming through. So the main thing, the thing I would say I find to be most helpful and most common in my trading is trading supply and demand, which is more of an institutional market strategy, and trend lines. I have traded supply and demand longer than I've been using trend lines, but like ever since I've been using trend lines, it's crazy. They're how simple they are, but how effective they can be. It's like if you just follow the rules, it's like, hey, if the trend line breaks, either enter or exit your trade. So for instance, it's like right here, the trend line started. I wouldn't be in on this trend line, but it's like you get another touch right here, and then you can identify the trend line as formed. So right here, we're getting another touch. So there's a chance we could go crazy here, or this is a good point to short. And usually when you short the trend line, you would either short it down to the next key level, which would be here about 250, or down to where the trend started, which I would say is around 240 right here, or maybe 243, somewhere in that range. Good morning, Brandon. And then going on, what was I going to say? So yeah, using the combination of supply and demand, supply is going to be like a strong sell-off zone, which is why I'm more why I'm more doubtful that we will buy up from here, and I'm thinking we're going to sell off here. And usually whenever you return to a supply zone, you see something similar to, while maybe not as strong, you see strong selling pressure like this. So, all right, Brandon, I'm feeling bullish today. So the market is kind of bullish today. It's not crazy bullish today, but it's kind of bullish. And if you look at the Dixie, actually it's pretty close to break even. I thought it sold off a lot, but there it is. But hold up, who was it? Too honest. Like if we look at Tesla now, oh wrong. If we take a look at Tesla now, you can see kind of getting a little bit of a pullback. Once again, we'll see if we end up pulling back and breaking down. But now, like, it's lower than it was when I entered. I think kind of that first move was more of a fake out to fill in. Like, first, it has to fill in this gap, this inefficiency it formed. And ultimately, we need to see what happens at this trend line. See if we break, and then see if we can get some kind of selling pressure from this supply zone it's in, because we haven't really got any selling pressure from the supply zone, but there's a lot of sellers up here waiting to sell. Yeah, and now if you like look at it, those are some pretty intense candles on that. All right, so Meta, here, let me turn the EMAs on, see how we're looking on the charts. Tatiana, good morning. Good morning. All right, so Yeah, we'll still give the market some time to do its thing. Let me check. I kind of woke up late today. So today's Wednesday. We got new home sales in about 16 minutes. We have crude oil inventories about 45 minutes. And yeah, so maybe we'll wait around, see what happens at new home sales, see if we can get kind of an acceleration of what's going on. But yeah, it's just West. You see a lot of consolidation so far. I'm right here with you. Meta is definitely starting the day popping off, but we'll have to see. Hope they rejected this trend line because I currently have a put on them, but we'll see. I think I got a little more time on them. Let's move to a 10. Let's move to a 10 on Tesla too. Yeah, Meta's taking off. All right, so the SPY's little in the green. Yeah, Meta is going. So they kind of broke below this trend line, but I'm trying to see, are they going to reject from this trend line, or are they going to just kind of like rip and tear right through it? You look at it on a 4-hour real quick. Yeah, like the question is this trend line going to become resistance, or was this just kind of like a fake out breakdown to the downside? SPY is coming up to that resistance level I had called on the watch list this morning. Let's see, everything's sitting pretty flat. Hold on, let me check out some news. All right, let's see what they. All right, so major indices have shown mixed performance. All right, so let's see how the votes are looking. I see 71% green. Oh yeah, this Meta is running. I'm gonna have to see the close of the candle. Let's watch on a 10-minute. Let me check the PCE. So we got SPY up, PayPal, Tesla. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait till we get some more data. All right, so let's see. All right, so we are 67% green, 28% red, and 6% break even. I mean, we're pretty close. We're like right at break even on the SPY, pretty close on the Qs. Everything's pretty close to break even right now, honestly. Let's see if we get any. IWM's kind of selling off a little bit. Broke below this key level. Broke below 221. All right, Tesla looks like it's picking up a little bit. All right, so Meta looks like it's breaking the trend line. Let's see if we can get a candle that remains completely in there. Yeah, we're just buying up though. Yeah, the market is just, it's just straight bullish. All right, so major indices have shown mixed performance with SPY and QQQ relatively stable. DIA, IWM experiencing volatility driven by sector specific movements. The VIX at 1540 and implied volatility options activity points to bullish sentiment for SPY and QQQ, while usual ratios suggest potential hedging. Key support and resistance levels are upcoming events that should be closely monitored with the focus on cautious optimism. Tech and healthcare sectors and risk management strategies. Okay. Let me refresh that. Okay, so it changed. So, okay. So we got, all right, so the SPY is a little in the red now. Q still in the green. NVIDIA, let's check in on their chart real quick. So they kind of like popped off at open. They've been running since open. All right, Brandon just jumped in the AMD call. Let's check out AMD. I mean, they're kind of trending up. Let's see if we can draw something a little more updated on AMD. It's looking on 1 hour. Yeah, I want to see if AMD can hold above this kind of, I guess, 159 or, yeah, pretty much the level it's at right now. I would like to see AMD hold above that first. Because they're at their last high right now. So this could be like a comeback down area. This could be a same high or, a sweep of liquidity depending on what time frame you're looking at it on. Yeah, because I feel like that was over here. That other high was over here. It was liquidity. We kind of touched it again over here. And really, we will want this candle to close above this. Otherwise, it's probably coming back down. Let me look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA is kind of a different story. I think NVIDIA, let's see. Yeah, I think NVIDIA will probably at least come up here. Will it come today? I don't know. But I think it will at least come back up there. You can go back to, you know what? I think Meta might come back up. Test this 574 level first. So we'll see how it does up there first. That would be a good point, but also we'll watch Meta on the 4 hour today. See how that does. And then the Qs. All right, so it looks like the Qs is having trouble like on this 4 hour chart getting above this what is this kind of 4630 level. Throw a little soft alert. I'll throw it at 4636. If we get above that, it might run some more. It's pretty close. All right, so bought an XLU call. 885 November for one. Okay. Hold up. Good morning, Matt. Question: when drawing trend lines, do you start at the wick or so? Honestly, it depends. Sometimes it really just depends. Like sometimes I'll draw it at the wick, sometimes I'll draw it at the body, sometimes it'll be like I'll start at the wick, and or sometimes I'll start here. Let's see if I can find like what I would consider to be a good trend. So right here, this one kind of started at the wick. Here, actually, let's look at it on a lower time frame though. Oh, so I would say sometimes it starts at the wick, sometimes it starts at the body, but if it cuts through a wick, it's not a problem. Whereas I don't want it, I mean, it kind of cuts through the body right here too, but I would consider this more of a fake out. I don't want it like cutting through bodies like the way it cuts through wicks. So if we look here and we see this wick right here being cut through, that's fine. But if it were to cut that deep on a, if it were to like cut through the middle of a body, that's not cool, in my opinion. Like I wouldn't really value that trend line if it's just cutting through bodies like that. All right, let's look at XLE real quick. All right, so here I'm gonna have to zoom out on this. I know she said October, which is better. Hey, no problem. Gamzilla. All right, hold up? I got a notification. All right, so the Qs it just quickly crossed that level. All right, so energy sector appears to be, hey, they appear to be having like a trend of their own. They've been trending for a while. Off the dome, good morning. Good morning, family. All right, let's see. All right, so we're drawing a rough trend line here. Might try to slide that down a little bit. But overall, that's how we're looking on XLU. Yeah, I feel like the 4 hours is the only time frame I would really like to do anything with this. One thing I would say is, hold up. Gotta clear all this. Yeah, one thing I will say is, what was I saying? When I look at the, the EMAs, it does look like we're potentially about to cross to the downside. Doesn't look great, but still like to own and hold it. I would say closer to the trend line would be best way to hold it. If it's something you want long term, like if it's something you really want long term, it would like just dollar cost averaging would be kind of the best way to acquire. But otherwise, if it's like a longer term trade, yeah, purchasing closer to the trend line or closer to areas of demand. Like for instance, if I were looking for a demand zone, I can see there's one starting right here at about 78, 76, coming down to this 77.38 level. So this would essentially be kind of like your buy range. And then you would just want to, that would be essentially be your load up range, or load up closer to the trend line. But if it's something you're trying to hold long term, that's usually I just dollar cost average into stuff like that. All right, so the Qs is going higher today, mostly led by Nvidia. So let's see what we got next levels on the Qs. All right, so the Q just broke a level, so it may not be hold on, we're about to get some data in a minute. So let's see how this data comes out. Then if we like the data, may not be the worst idea to kind of try to play off the trend today. All right, so I was gonna say, I'm in this Tesla 385 call. What's your expiration date? An Nvidia call. Hey, yeah, Nvidia's moving today. And then Money morning looks like Intel's strong. And let's see how Intel's doing. Hold on, let me check this data real quick. All right, so new home sales came in good. See if that affected the dollar at all. So now the dollar is coming up. We'll see how much this comes up, but that's a good little pop right there on the dollar. This would be something that brings the market down. But yeah, let's get a look at INTC real quick. Oh yeah. Yeah, it's going, hold on. Okay, it looks like they broke above this trend line I had here. See if it, hold on, let's back out. See if we can get some sort of pullback. Let's see if we can get like a retest of this, like 2316 level. I'll set an alert there. Maybe if we can get a pullback there, we'll try to play some upside or something. Yeah, we're still moving up on the Dixie though. Let's see. It's an interesting morning. Oliver, not a realtor. Morning. Good morning. See if Tesla makes a new high right here. So SPY, oh wait, hold up. Looks like the SPY kind of broke his resistance that I called out, or is trading above his resistance. Let's see. I want to see if we can actually take out the high and hold. All right, so Tesla just made a quick little new high. Want to see if that ends up actually holding. And let's see if the SPY can make a new high. Getting a pullback on Meta. Okay, let's see. See if Meta took a level. So we kind of came and retested this previous level of resistance. The next level is up here at like the 74. We'll see kind of how this ends up. So Tesla still seems to be having a hard time staying above this level. It moved to like let's see, a 15. Oh, if you look at Tesla on the 15, it's just been straight up. Let's look at Meta on like a 10. Oh, Meta on a 10. Yeah, this is looking like resistance. Let's see a 15. Yeah, we'll check 15 for now, see how that ends up looking. So yeah, we'll stay on the 15. Let's look at the SPY. SPY looks bullish right here too. Yeah, it very much is looking like a scalping market. It's not really my forte, not really my style. Especially like trading with $100, scalping is not your friend. It's like you can make like a couple like $5 trades and then be on with your day. I'm hoping to catch something on a larger scale, but yeah, of course it's going to be tough when the market's just like having these quick runs, just that market open and then just kind of chilling the rest of the day. All right. Oh yeah. Be sure to hit the like button. Y'all make sure to listen to Casey. Yo, the like button is down there, and it enjoys being hit. Uh, t- Tesla paying for my Tesla. Hey, I'm hoping for the same. Wait, okay. So who said I got in late? Somebody said something. Okay, off the dome said I got in late. So what what was your expiration for that Tesla call? But yeah, I would like Tesla to pay for my Tesla too. Off the dome, which Tesla do you have? Or are you planning on getting, I don't know how it's paying for your Tesla, but do you think that SPY is going to 572? I mean, let's see how it does at this retest of 571.84 first. But yeah, it could go to 572. Or maybe it comes up and goes up to 573 or just under, because that's where the high is. But yeah, we'll have to see. We need to. Oh, I guess we just got this retest, so yeah, it could. We'll just have to see. Oh, here, let's drop down to a lower time frame so I can kind of check. It's a weird day. Or I'm not too big a fan of this price action. But also it's so early in the day. Okay. I agree. Even though I'm a scalper, I like to wait for stocks to come down and watch it as. Or either way. Yeah. It's easier to get like closer to either support or resistance and enter a trade. Cause like while it's just chilling, or like while it's in a really tight range, that's tough. All right, PayPal. I mean, PayPal had like a nice little pop at open, and then they just, oh, it's like I like the movement of the stock, but on the weekly, but I don't like it for trading right now. Meta still kind of holding up there. Tesla. How far out should I buy the calls for? What are the calls? Oh, you're talking about for SPY. I I don't trust, like, if you're looking for a move to two or for 570 from 571 where it is now to 572, or even if it moves to 573, if it doesn't move there, like, first off, if it's moving to 572, that's going to be like no real money trading option, so I would leave that alone completely, because more than likely you're just going to lose money because of the theta. But if it wants to pull back and then run up to 573 really fast, I mean, you can make a little bit of money there, but it's not going to be anything crazy. Like, you really need to have like a solid run. Like, if you could catch something like this and like get in, get out, that would be worth your time. But like, say a move like this, that's not really gonna do anything. It's the risk to reward is like really nasty on a lot of these trades. So I personally don't like like looking at something like that. So if we looked at this move right here that we got from 571 to, looks like it's running to 577, it's like, honestly, the only way you're really getting anything that's worthwhile is getting contracts that are that expire today. But you got to get in and get out of those because they're going to quickly go worthless. All right. Do I trade until market close? Not really. Like, if you're talking about this stream, I'm definitely not going to be on this stream till market close. But, I'll check in on the market here and there throughout the day, or if I have any alerts that get hit, I may take a trade to like swing. But no, I don't just sit at my computer till market close. Ideally, maybe at the computer like an hour, 2 hours, and then, kind of go about my day and take care of myself. Can you check CRM for the breakout? Yeah, let's check CRM. Let's back on out. All right, so it's coming back to retest this high over here. First off, I'm just interested to see what happens at this. Like, is this going to be some kind of double top? Is it going to be an equal high situation? So I would say above that, it's game for some upside potential squeeze action. But this is also, there's also potential for a good short here as well. What happened last time it came here? I mean, I guess it depends on what time frame you're looking at. Let's see. So I drew it up here. I don't see like a real supply zone here, especially not on the daily. Let's check the weekly. I mean, there's a supply zone like right up here at this like starting at this 274 area, but let's drop down back to the 4. So that's the 4. Let's go down to a 1. On the 1, you could say, nah, no, you can't. Yeah, so we have that area of resistance. And really all I would do here is I would just see how it fares between these lines. Like if you get a breakout to the upside, yo, that could be a potential like entry. And just kind of ride the momentum. See how it continues in accordance with the trend line. As long as it stays above it, hey, it's good for the trade. What call should I buy for Tesla? I mean, what are you expecting Tesla to do? Because it's like if we look at Tesla, let's look at them on the weekly first. Like if we look at Tesla on the weekly, that's cool. But some things I noticed on Tesla, we're at a level of resistance. Like it's like of course over here, it popped up and came up here, but like when you look at the actual areas the bodies are closing at, you got resistance in this area. So I think Tesla, of course, could take off, continue to take off. Like these are bullish candles and it's great price action, but kind of taking a chance a little bit here. But ideally, if you think we're going to take off, the next place you would target is kind of the next high. So there's 565, but this is it's going to depend on what time frame you're expecting the trade to take. Because I think if anyone gets like a few months on Tesla, I think you could probably target $300 in Tesla. I think Tesla is about to, as long as we close out the month well, I think Tesla's about to go crazy. I think it will take out 300. Because this candle right here on the monthly, yeah, it's looking, I think we'll come take this high. As long as we like close up here. But yeah, it ultimately depends on what time frame you think the trades or how long you think it's going to take. Like I'm really trying to see what happens here because Tesla is, hold up, this doesn't look right now. Let me refresh this. That is not how this chart just looked. Where TradingView has some problems sometimes. Because it just straight up moved my trend line to a completely different area. All right, so I got a notification on CRM. It did pass that little trend line. Let's check that out real quick. All right. Also, want to just notify y'all, I see the Dixie running up too. Once again, this is going to be bearish. I mean, hopefully it stops up here to those of y'all that have calls, because otherwise, the market is being primed to come down, like with the movement that we're getting right now. But here, let's see. CRM. I'm hesitant of the fake out. Right now, this is just enough to, like, I want to see a complete candle above on that. I'm not going to play it, but I would like to see a complete candle above before I got in on anything. Once again, this is the trade. I got in early on, but this is the one that, my heart's kind of set on. And then let's go to Intel. You said Meta took off without me picking up. I think Meta could. It's like I'll give Meta up here to its highs over here. Might come a little higher, but I think it'll come back down. So we'll see how Meta does. All right, Nvidia might be reaching a good area for a short. If you can come up here and reject off this trend line. Okay, let's go back to the 15. Back to the 15. Tatiana leaving so early. Hey, have a great day. Have a great day. All right, so all right, the Qs. I feel like the Qs is running towards something. I feel like they're going to hit something. This was my target for Monday. I had a 488 call. They like to, they really like to take their time with like going to these levels. So this is exactly why you want to get time on your options contracts, because my contract would have hit, but I didn't have enough time on it. I think my contract expired yesterday, but it looks like if I had an extra day, or I probably would have, for me to be comfortable holding it till today, I probably would have needed a contract that expired on Friday. Yeah, that's why you want to get more time. All right, so Tesla's chilling. Meta popped up. That's one thing that I find like a little bit difficult about the stock market. It's not always the same stocks that pop off every day. Like I would say yesterday Meta was chill, but it popped off. I feel like yesterday Tesla may have popped off, but today it's chill. So it's like they're kind of like rotating which stocks they want to like actually have move. Let me turn off these EMAs. I'm a little bit tired of looking at them. Too much going on. All right, we got a video running up. Qs came up pretty much at that level. Let's see. Let's zoom out a little bit. 1 hour. Let's go to a 4. All right, so I think I was targeting this as a fib level or something. So maybe we get some sort of pullback. Zoom out to the weekly. Yeah, we'll have to see. Yo, I'm sitting here with only one sock on. Hold up. I don't know what's wrong with me. Yo, at the start of this stream, I was putting on my socks. I only put one sock on. I got one foot that's cold and the other one's all warm and stuff. All right, yeah, so we have our one here. Yeah, let's sort by percent change. All right, so on my list, the top gainer on the day is Donald Trump. Trump Media Technology Group Corp. Let's see. So Trump unveils sharpened economic plans. His stock is rising. All right. We got Intel on the weekly chart is still kind of below. President's capital cut its price target for Intel Corporation to 26 from 47. I mean, it's still trading at 23, so 26 still has upside. All right, SoxL. Bro, you finna make me put my whole savings into do not do that. Hey, no financial advice here, but I don't even put 10% of my money into options. the thing about options is you can make a lot with a little, but you can definitely turn a lot into a little as well. So, and that happens more to people than the other way around. So, yeah, be here. Let me show you. I haven't highlighted this on the channel as much, but yeah, let me show you. You can still make money with just actually investing. I started this portfolio in April, and I've just been depositing like $500 a month. And this is this is the channel's portfolio. And I've just been dollar cost averaging into PayPal and Tesla. So right here, so far, I think I invested 3,000 so far into this portfolio, but it's already up to 3,600, or maybe I put 3,100. I think I had like one extra $100 investment. And I also want to note that SMCI is not part of the plan. I just noticed, hey, there was money that wasn't getting invested every month, so let me I was like, let me throw some in SMCI, and then it just felt like crazy. So as you can see, I put $300 in the SMCI. That thing, I am down like almost 50% on it. So yeah, I'm down 41% on those, but Tesla up 27% since I buy like $12 a day in there. And then PayPal's up 20%. So just by investing, like, I don't know, say if you make $20 an hour or something like that, the first hour of my day the first hour of work I do each day comes into investing in PayPal and Tesla, and it makes this extra money for me. And this has been going since April. That's an extra 600. That beats savings, and I would argue for a lot of people, especially starting out, that probably beats the rates of options profits over the same time period if to those that are newer that are trading like every day. So yeah, it's a better way to make money in my opinion. I made this portfolio to kind of just show the power of dollar cost averaging. Taking some look at the numbers, you can see my average cost on PayPal is like $65. So that's kind of nice. You see PayPal is currently at, what is it at? PayPal is at 78, so that's not bad. SMCI, you see, kind of high, 813. I know SMCI is like around like 460 or something like that. And then Tesla, average cost is around 199, but there was a point when it was like 170. Tesla just moving fast, and I only have like 7 shares. But hey, still up overall, almost 400 on Tesla, around 250 on PayPal, and SMCI. I'm gonna just let that do its thing. It'll eventually be green. I would say I would dollar cost average more into it, but now it's like when I have extra money, I need to do a deposit here pretty soon. But now when I have extra money on that, it's probably not going to SMCI. I'm gonna just let it chill there. And next time we get like some major sell off or anything, I'm gonna pick up something nice. All right, so it looks like getting a little buying pressure on Tesla. We'll see what happens here. All right, going back on here. Let's see. So Nvidia. So yeah, this is what I've been seeing on Nvidia. Once again, we have this weekly trend line. If we do break this trend line, there might be some money to be found there. Here, I can get rid of that one though, to the downside. But yeah, if we break this weekly trend line to the upside, ideally we would be looking at the high over here at about 140. But you want to get time on it. SMCI is apparently having a good day. Keeps testing this trend line as resistance. Then we got AMD. Okay, AMD is pulling up. Let's see. All right, so it passed those highs. Now we're at this high. I guess 162 is the next level to look for on AMD. Yeah, I have no shame in saying when I was wrong earlier. I was saying AMD looks like it's coming down. It did not come down. All right. Do you have a stop loss on PayPal? Are you talking about on my investment, like on the shares I have? If you're asking about that, no. So PayPal to me is not a trade. That's a long term. I see PayPal doing things where I think PayPal within the next year is going to be at least 120. Like PayPal, that's long, and I think as time goes on and until the fundamentals change, I'm going to hold on to PayPal. I'm not sure, like maybe once they get to a certain price, I'll stop dollar cost averaging. But right now, no, PayPal is something I want to own, and like even if PayPal were to drop to $40 because of some COVID situation, I would probably still hold on to them because I see them making moves that I really like, and they're something I want a long term piece of. So no, right now with PayPal and right now with Tesla, I would see them as buying opportunities unless it would have to be something happen fundamentally, not just technical. SMCI, I probably should have set a stop loss for that, but like I'm probably gonna have to wait a long time to actually be able to see something from that. But that is what it is. Oh, I got an alert. Tesla is crossing the trend line on the 15. Let's see. I mean, barely. I feel like this time yesterday, I think yesterday's stream was kind of short. I feel like I got off kind of early. I had to do some things. All right, so Nvidia, SMCI, AMD, Meta, Oracle, Marvel. Okay, CrowdStrike coming down some more too. All right, so now CrowdStrike starting to see it. There was a double top. Did not take advantage of it, but yeah, that when it came up to 291, that's on the 15-minute chart. Okay. But yeah, that would mean you would expect CrowdStrike to come back down to at least 288, maybe 287. Oh, that doesn't have too much more room to come. All right, up on a 15% on CRM call. Hey, that's what's up. All right, so the Qs. All right, so oh wait, hold up, we're over here. So we had that pullback from when it got close to 488. All right, so the SPY's in the red. It's interesting. We got PayPal, that's 78. Coin. It's a very interesting day. Yeah, how do I get my list back how it was? All right, yeah, so we got Meta moving. There we go, there we go. So let's pull Tesla back up. All right, so Tesla's building up liquidity. And we got, all right, so other than my speculative Tesla trade, haven't really traded anything yet. Let me go back and look at CRM. So this was at 274, 450, popped up to 275. All right, so I'm still not seeing like any crazy volume on anything. Let's see. Data wise, let me refresh this. All right, so we got crude oil inventories a little bit ago, and that's really it for the most part today. All right, so let's come on here. Let's see what we got going on in the market. Let's check out overview for, let's just check out the overview for some stocks. So over here looking at PayPal. Sentiment is positive with recent analyst upgrades and strategic partnership. Actually, let's look up let me add CRM on here. Let's go back. All right, there we are. All right, let me slide that off real quick. See. All right. Let me see. Yeah, I really feel like Tesla is going to fall through the floor right here, but we'll have to see. FXI, let's see what FXI is. I don't even know what that is. Oh, okay. All right, so that's a large cap for China. What time frame are we on? We're on the 4-hour. I don't like that price action though. All right, let's see. They're up 23%. Where'd you get in and what's your strike? I shared a big money. Okay. So is that from what's the channel, Stocked Up or whatever? And let's see. It's kind of a slow day today. So like hold on, Tesla trying to push up again. All right, so actually looking at FXI on the 10, looks like they getting a little cross on the EMAs. Let's see the 5-minute. It's like a decent trend. That's a nice little trim right there. All right, got in this morning off the gap down. Yeah, that's a nice gap. Oh, you know what? I think I might like that. Let me see if I can catch the trend. Hey, that's what's up. Quick 160. I used to make that in like a day whenever I used to sell candy in high school. So yeah, 160, that's especially getting it quick, that's nice. All right, so man, well, hey, you think this is a joke? I'm not joking, man. I used to sell candy in high school. I used to oh, hold on, let me look at Tesla on a lower time frame. Okay. It was looking a little bit different. But yeah, I used to sell candy in high school. Let me bring it up and relive my glory days with y'all a little bit real quick. Oh, I think I got it. I might have it hidden. I used to have it on my Instagram. All right, I'm about to show y'all a little exclusive. I'm about to take y'all into the archives. Oh, you did the same thing. Hey, maybe it's a Manuel thing, bro. Maybe it's a Manuel thing, cause yeah, straight up used to do the same. Hey, let me see. But yeah, I had like a list on my phone and everything. People would say what you had, like they would ask what I had. I had like all these different candies, and like I got tired of saying the list, so I had a list, and then like it would be like a screenshot of the notes, and like whenever something was sold out for the day, I would just like kind of draw a line through it, update the little backdrop. I'm like, yo, this is what I have. Well, yeah, let me see if I can find my archives. I'm gonna share my archives with y'all. Dang, I got a lot of stuff archived. I didn't even realize there's a lot of stuff on my Instagram that's not on my Instagram, or that's not public on my Instagram. All right, okay, let's lock that up. Let's see. All right, let me share this with y'all. Oh wait, hold up. So yeah, 577 weeks ago, right here, the Candy Man is back with the little winky face. Go check the comments. I feel like I don't even know these people. Oh, somebody said I'm bringing money on Tuesday. Hey, bring some tomorrow at practice. Hey, hey. People were happy. Let's see. That's not even the post I was looking for. We slowed down a little bit, so let's see. These are my archives, by the way. Very exclusive. All right, so this is the last piece of candy I ever sold in high school. You see right there, I'm in my cap and gown. Got my class of 2025 on a little sash thing. That was like, I don't know. I think that was like some graduation rehearsal. And yeah, I sold this. And note, I want you to notice, it's just some regular milk chocolate M&Ms. Honestly, hey, no offense to the people that like these, but yo, if you had if you like these just regular milk chocolate M&Ms, what you need to get some flavor in your life. All I'm gonna say right there. All right, so oh, I even had a heartfelt caption. Oh wait, hold up. Manuel said I had a good market on Mama Noodle. Oh shoot. Nah, yeah, those the ramen noodles and stuff, they took up too much space for me. I had like it's crazy. I had to get like the tactical style backpacks with like a bunch of pockets. It was wild. So I said to you, this picture may just be a bag of M&Ms and $1 in a few hands, but to me, this is the end of an era, a loss of identity, the end of an empire, and the beginning of a legend. I started back in the 8th grade and sold every day of school up to this day. The connections I made selling candy truly mean a lot to me. I would just like to thank each and every one. Oh, I had a little typo. Hey, I'm going to blame Siri on that one. I would like to thank each and every one of y'all who bought candy in the past 5 years. I'm going to miss it, honestly. Then I had a little crying emoji. And someone said, this girl said, hits blunt. And I said, hugs, not drugs. Then, yeah, that's wild. And someone said college kids like candy too. Yeah, I was like, I'm not selling candy in college. But, yeah, all good. People always told me I'd be like the perfect drug dealer. Never got around to doing any of that. All right, man, they sold candy in the vending machines at my school. Hey, they did not. They did not sell candy in the vending machines at my school. I think that was actually, I think that was considered to be, oh, all they had in the vending machines at my school, they had like some like diet Powerade. Like they had like I guess the 0-calorie Powerade, and they had water. And I want to say they had apples too. That mess was, I wasn't feeling any of it. Yo, so we are not really doing anything today. They had baked chips and Powerade. Yeah, I think they had baked chips too. Manuel, do you go to my school, bro? Yeah, they definitely had. Yeah, that sounds like yeah. No, yeah, those vending machines they didn't have anything good, but like I think towards like the last couple years of my school, there was like they built a grocery store that you could legit just walk across the street, like right across from the cafeteria at lunch. People started going over there, and they had like lots of candy. There was like a Papa John's right across the street too. They built like a little shopping center right there. So all right, so I see some trend lines potentially about to break. We got Tesla, we got this FXI, the healthy vending machines. Sir Swang, I went to your school. Yeah, you went to my school way before I went to my school. Okay, I'm not way before I went to my school, but yeah, you went there. Some things have changed since you went there by the time I got there. Like, they split your school in half by the time I went there. Like the whole school district went there when you went there. But what's up, Sir Swang? Happy to see you on the stream. All right, so yeah, so we're getting a little break in trend on FXI. So this would be a potential. Well, actually, it's on the 5. Potential good point for a short. Maybe we come back, retest the EMA. Maybe we come back, test this one. Or maybe we come back down to this demand zone right here, stemming from this 2950 to 2942 area. Let's see if we get like a complete candle or if this is just kind of a fake out. All right, one thing I'm seeing as well, we got the Dixie still continuing to pump. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, so it's still pumping up. We made new higher highs. I think we're coming down. So yeah, if you're in profit and you're looking good on your profit, consider locking that in. Unless you're in, we might also be getting kind of like a double top situation on on Nvidia. So watch out for that too. Or maybe it just here. Let's shift through some time frames. Maybe not. It's on the 10, on the 15. Yeah, it just looks like we're about to pull back. But Nvidia, a little bit of a different story. So we'll have to see. All right, so Tesla playing with me today. And let's check out the PCE. See how we're doing on calls to puts. Feel like a lot of people bought calls, so it's still running up. Honestly, I feel like if people keep buying puts, they're gonna wait till after hours to move it down. Let's see. Oh, I never did anything with Xpawn, just for the record. Oh, no, yeah, I'm out. Let me take a look. I forgot about that. Nah, I'm out of Xpawn, and I'm glad I'm out of Xpawn. But here, let's look at that on a weekly. Yeah, I said I never did anything with Xpawn, but I forgot I did. All right, so looking at this, it's kind of wild. So it was once trading at 11.33. I'm wondering if this was ever, like, if they ever split shares or anything, because this is wild. Okay, why Madison Solution shares are trading higher? Oh, that's from 5 days ago. Yo, if you voted that we're going to be break even to the like 5% of you that voted break even, as of right now, it's looking like you're right. Is Papa Jerome speaking today? There's someone speaking at 4 p.m. Eastern, but I don't think so. Like if he's speaking, like it's not like Fed speak. Let's actually, I'm gonna check out some news or whatever. Let's go on Yahoo Finance. See what's popping. Here, let's do a little split screen. A little split screen action over here. It's kind of slow. Oh, hold up. I gotta get used to this new iOS. Let's go down to a single chart. Slide this over real quick. Okay, we'll just drag it like this for now. All right, so let's see. Hold up. Okay, so wait, what are you day trading with that? Without wait, are you day trading without that minute? What brokers are you using? So I use Moomoo and I use I use Robinhood. And if you have a cash account, you can do that. So you can do that on any brokerage if you have a cash account. You're just limited by whatever balance you have. Does Trump own the stock? Kinda. So he has a, where is it? Trump is down here, or his stock is down here. It is Trump Media and Technology Group Corp. He has a whole app. It's called Truth Social. And yeah, this is a stock. It's been on a downtrend for a while. But if just know if he starts doing well, it's gonna spike. Like I think when he got shot, it was trading at like $28. It jumped up to like 47. I think Jerome is speaking tomorrow. Oh, that would make sense why the market isn't doing too much movement right now then. Or making too many moves right now. And then okay. Do you think a cash account is better than a margin account? I think it depends on your strategies. I would say if you do have the 25K, a margin is going to be better because you can exercise, you can utilize the different strategies as well as, get your day trades. But I think it's going to depend on like how you're trading and what your strategy is, honestly. For the most part, like for instance, right now, when I said I'm like trading with $100, right now, the cash account is probably going to be better for me because I'm trying to show it in a way that is not using these intricate strategies. But if you're a little more patient and you want to use some of these strategies, then the having a margin account allows you to do things like trade spreads without having such a large balance. All right, so let's check the news. All right, I'm gonna just close that out for now. Just get rid of that. Bring that back over. All right, so I've been playing with this new website over here. Hey, let's actually slide that back over. No, yeah, we'll just, where'd it go? Bring that back. So yeah, I've been playing with this new website. And I don't know. It's just wanted to start using it to kind of get some data looking on the stream. Hold up. It's like free right now. I think it's cool the way it kind of analyzes things. So like right now, when it comes to like looking at Tesla, it gives like a little overview. Tesla is currently trading at 254.86, showing a recent upward trend with 1.71% increase. The stock has been buoyed, 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 maybe, I don't know how to pronounce that, by positive news, including expectations of a strong third quarter deliveries and potential record sales in China. Honestly, I didn't even know that. But yeah, I would love a strong Q3 delivery and record sales in China. All right, so key points. Delivery expectation. The analysts predict Tesla's Q3s to reach around 462,000 units, a 6% year-over-year increase. Tesla is expected to post. Hey, we got some, actually, there's some good things going on in China because they're trying to stimulate spending over there again. Okay, hi, I have a question on the trailing. Hold on, let me pull up this other. Yeah, the market's not going anywhere today. I have a question on a trailing stop loss. Just want to clear it out. Hey, feel free, ask away. Ask away. Yo, this trend line, sometimes I feel like trading view just be. Hold on, let's drop back down. See if that's actually in a more accurate spot now. Oh, feel free to ask your question about. Hold on, it's on the SPY now. Let's go back to Tesla. There we go. Yeah, sometimes trading view be tripping. All right, so there's like nothing going on today. If the current price of the stock is $125 and I set a trailing amount at $3, does that mean the stock will automatically sold only when it reaches 123? So here, let's set a trailing. So yeah, if it doesn't move. So here, let's set an example. So right here, say you have a stock price right here. And let's say it goes up like this, moves like this, and moves like this. All right, let's say you have, here, let's actually find out what let me do something real quick. So that's about 122. All right, so let's look at this and let's say you have a trail of $1. All right, so the trail would start about right there. So looking at that to give you a visual. All right, so we start, like, what's this at, like 252.66. So 151 or 251.56. All right, so let's say now this is up at 255. All right, so you got a $1 trail. So now your trail, so while it's moving up, this black line down here represents your trail for your stop loss. And if we look at it, this is how it's going to move in accordance with your stock. So as the price of the stock rises, it's going to move up with it. This is representing where the stop loss is. Notice we get a pullback right here, the stock at 255. And right here, it crosses below where the trailing stop is. So the stock ends up pulling back to 254 before continuing up. So you'd be stopped out around this 254.47 area. Let me know if you find that to be helpful. But yeah, that's kind of how a trailing stop would work. This is assuming that the trailing stop is $1. If it's $3, yeah, you would be kicked out at 122, assuming that it just went straight down. But if it goes up before coming down, like if it goes up to, in your example, if it runs up to 126, then the new trail is going to be moved to 124. All right, so every time it looks like we're going to break below this trend line, it just keeps building liquidity. So here, let me look in on a 30. Found that helpful? Hey, thank you. God bless you as well. All right, so it looks like we could be getting a little break right here. Could get a little breaky break action on Tesla. So, hey, we might have an acceleration of volume. I mean, on the 30-minute, it looks like, yo, we might be coming down. Let's look on the 1 hour. I like the 1 hour chart. Let's look on the 4 hour. The 4 hour, it's looking like we're getting slapped down as well. So I'm feeling all right about that short I grabbed on Tesla. I might hold that for the day. Let's see. Or actually, I'm not feeling incredibly good about it just because it's so far out of the money. But we have till Friday. If we can get some kind of large move, it is what it is. If the market wants to actually do something, we can do something as well. Here, let's actually go and chart the markets too. I want to actually take a look at the Qs, see if we can find some sort of trend on them. So on the 30-minute chart, just insane bullishness. This is mostly Nvidia right here, this movement. I mean, you got a little help from Meta, but this is mostly Nvidia. Nvidia looking like it doesn't want to get above 124. Yeah, it may have found its range for the day. Let's go to 10. Let's go to a 30-minute. Yo, my laptop is saying it's working too hard right now. I hear his fans going crazy. All right, so here, let's see. You said, so if I have to set the stop loss limit every day, it doesn't get left on forever. So whenever you put your order in, there is the option to have good till canceled, which will last up to 90 days. Or if you don't choose good till canceled, then yes, you will have to do it every day. But I would say if you're trading options, it's probably better to have to set it every day just because of the theta and how much an options contract drops. You want to be aware of what the numbers are, kind of. I know Tesla is still just playing with me. I feel like we're in for a drop. You said Powell speaks tomorrow. Hold up, let's look one more time. See what time. Tomorrow we have some good data in the pre-market too. Yeah, Powell does speak early in the morning. Yeah, I'm gonna take my chance with this Tesla contract. It's like targeting over here. Hopefully we get a little drop into open. I still have money to trade with. Not a crazy amount, but yeah, I still have money to trade with. I could see that tomorrow potentially being the opportunity where we like maybe pull back, that would be good. But also it could be the opportunity where we just blast up as well. So taking a little chance, but I'm not doing it with the whole account. More doing it with half. And since it's so small, then it is what it is. But yeah, I don't think we're gonna really get too much action today. All right. Thanks for your videos. They're informative, and let us in on your thought process. Okay. You're welcome. I'm glad you appreciate it now. Yeah, we got the dollar running up like crazy. I don't know if there's some kind of news I'm not catching right now. Let me pull that back up over here. See if there's. See what we got going on. Here, let's see what we. SPY has reached a new 52-week high, driven by a bullish trend fueled by the Federal Reserve rate cut. Low chill market day, nothing too wild. Yeah, I'm probably about to get off pretty soon. Positive economic data and overall optimistic market sentiment, options traders should consider bullish strategies due to implied volatility, but remain cautious of potential market volatility from upcoming economic data releases. Honestly, I'd say the same. Let's see what it has to say about CrowdStrike. CrowdStrike is currently trading at 288.75 following a global IT outage. Oh yeah, that was a whole thing. But analysts maintain a positive outlook with a price target of 325. Q3 earnings exceeded expectations. Okay. Wait, hold up. Let's see. Option traders should consider a straddle or strangle. Okay. I can get with it. Like the little options recommendations. Here, let's see what they got to say about Baba. Oh, I didn't mean to like fully click on. Let's see. All right, what we got to say. All right. Alibaba stock price has reached new 52-week highs due to China's stimulus measures, AI advancements leading to positive market sentiment and increased options activity, suggesting a favorable risk-reward profile for long call options, although traders should remain. Okay. What you got to say about AMD? Based on market research, AMD is bullish with an anticipated next close of 163.62. Hey, we'll have to come back and check in on that. All right, here, let's see where AMD is right now. Let's see if let's check out the anticipation. Let's see. I mean, if it closes where it's anticipate, let's see what that would kind of be in line with the trend line. Like if it's over here, hey, that's kind of in line. AMD upside on that might. I don't think I'm gonna play it, but that might be a little move right there. I wish I would have seen that earlier, because I think it very well could now. I mean, I was kind of doubtful earlier. Yeah, I don't see anything that I would consider to be worth playing it, but hey, that's cool. I like that little suggestion right there. Let's check. Amazon stock price has been increasing with a 12.04% gain in the past 4 weeks. Yeah, Amazon has been doing this thing. Options market show a stable outlook, slightly bullish, but upcoming events. Here, let's see. Oh, I think that's all I have on here that I'm really. Oh, let's see if we can update for the Qs actually. May not be updated yet, but I'm curious about the Qs. Oh, there we go. Let's give it a little look. Oh, there's a second page. Okay, let's see. All right, so it's trading at 46.86 with a slight increase showing stable upward trend supported by positive market sentiment and economic indicators, including China's economic stimulus and the Fed Reserve's rate cut. Options traders may consider bullish strategies due to moderate volatility and favorable risk-reward profile. I always wanted for it to give me a trade. All right, I'm going to close out of that now. All right, so yeah, I'm still liking the idea of this Tesla trade. I'm just saying too early. I'm probably going to save my remaining buying power for tomorrow. I got into something on a higher time frame. But yeah, probably just leave that alone. All right, so that's gonna do it for the day. If you're in anything that's not moving, consider closing it, especially if you don't really see a risk reward or if you don't have a target for it. But yeah, that's going to do it for the day, family. Tomorrow should be pretty interesting. Hey, be sure to smash the like button if you hadn't either. But yeah, Matthew Manuel signing off. I want to change your life.